though. That's just competitive energy.
Competitiveness.
All right, so you and Diddy, you and Puff cool?
No, I don't really rock with him
okay,
like that.
damn. All right, I didn't know what that meant.
Okay.
All right, okay.
They once worked together a long time ago. They're not friends now. They don't like each other. And yeah, 50 has taken every shot, especially when Diddy has been down.
Hold on tight, because 50 Cent just dropped a bombshell that could bring down one of the biggest names in hip-hop. In a jaw-dropping interview, 50 Cent spilled the tea on Diddy's infamous parties. And let's just say, what he revealed is beyond shocking. According to 50, these parties were not just wild, they were downright scandalous, with hidden secrets that could ruin careers and destroy lives.
Rick, bro, I'm gonna your life up. For fun. There's a few times. This is not new, I do this.
He even hinted that some of Hollywood's biggest stars are terrified of what might come out next. With leaked proof and a Netflix docuseries on the way, the truth about Diddy's dark side might finally be exposed. Don't miss out on the details that everyone will be talking about.
In the documentary, I think a lot of people thought that he was just joking around. It turns out he's not. So this is actually a real project that's being made under his G-Unit movie. And
so here's the real tea. 50 Cent isn't just calling out Diddy for fun. He's got receipts, and he's not afraid to use them. In his latest bombshell, 50 Cent didn't just take a jab at Diddy. He pulled back the curtain on a world that most of us couldn't even imagine. It's one thing to hear about wild parties in Hollywood, but what 50 Cent is alleging goes way beyond the usual debauchery. We're talking hidden cameras, trafficking illegal substances, and the kind of dirt that could bring down not just Diddy, but a whole entourage of A-list celebrities who might be implicated in these sordid affairs.
Rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that.
Now, 50 Cent has never been one to mince words. He's made it his mission to expose what he sees as the truth, no matter how ugly it might be. And this time, he's not just throwing out random accusations. He's going all in, saying that these so-called freak-off parties were ground zero for some seriously shady behavior. According to 50, these weren't just wild nights of partying, they were meticulously orchestrated events where Diddy allegedly filmed everything that went down, often without the participants' knowledge.
Replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his home.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
Imagine that for a second. You're in a high-profile party, maybe you've had a few too many drinks, and the next thing you know, your every move is being recorded. And not just recorded, but kept as potential blackmail material. That's the kind of power 50 Cent claims Diddy held over his guests, a power that has kept some of Hollywood's biggest names silent for years. It's no wonder, then, that so many celebrities have kept their lips sealed as these allegations have come to light. They know what could happen if those tapes ever saw the light of day.
That this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
But 50 Cent isn't stopping at just talking. He's reportedly working on a Netflix docuseries that promises to dive deep into Diddy's life and these explosive allegations. This isn't just going to be a casual look at Diddy's career. Oh no, 50 Cent is out to expose the truth, every dirty, uncomfortable detail. He's made it clear that he's not on the tapes, which is his way of saying that he's got nothing to hide. And if that's true, then he's got every reason to go after Diddy with everything he's got.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
The real kicker? 50 Cent is claiming that the reason so many celebrities are keeping quiet is because they've been to these parties. They don't know what part of their wild nights might have been caught on tape, and that's enough to keep them from speaking out. 50 Cent's latest accusations aren't just about Diddy being a bad guy, they're about a whole culture of silence and complicity in Hollywood. If what he's saying is true, then a lot of people have a lot to lose. Let's talk about those parties for a moment. According to the lawsuits and rumors that have been swirling around, these weren't your average celebrity get-togethers. We're talking about events where anything and everything was on the table: substances, inappropriate activities, underage individuals, you name it.
I know that is... I know what usually happens at the Diddy party, or what we told us happened at the Diddy party.
And the worst part, there were allegedly hidden cameras everywhere, capturing every scandalous moment. If these tapes exist, as 50 Cent claims, they could be the downfall of not just Diddy, but anyone who ever partook in these so-called freak-offs. What makes this even more horrifying are the allegations of trafficking that have been tied to these parties. 50 Cent has hinted that Diddy was involved in some seriously illegal activity, using these events as a cover for much darker dealings. It's one thing to party hard, it's another to exploit vulnerable people and then use those tapes as leverage. And if those tapes ever get out, well, Hollywood could be in for its biggest scandal yet.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was up.
But wait, there's more. 50 Cent isn't just stopping at the parties. He's digging into Diddy's entire life, and that includes the recent string of lawsuits that have been filed against him. From Cassie Ventura's explosive claims of abuse to other allegations of sexual misconduct and substance use, 50 Cent is leaving no stone unturned. He's made it clear that he believes there's a lot more to Diddy's story than what we've been told, and he's determined to bring it all to light. This docuseries isn't just going to be a hit piece, it's going to be an all-out assault on Diddy's reputation. 50 Cent has a knack for getting to the heart of a story, and he's already proven that he can produce hit television. With this project, he's aiming to do more than just entertain. He wants to expose the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might be.
And I said, because they know, if something crazy is going on, if they send it to me, I'll make sure it get out there, as far as this 50.com is concerned.
So what happens next? Well, if 50 Cent has his way, this documentary could be the beginning of the end for Diddy. The rapper has always been a master of reinvention, but this time, he might not be able to escape the fallout. If those tapes are real, and if they show even a fraction of what 50 Cent is alleging, then Diddy's empire could come crashing down faster than anyone ever imagined. And what about the rest of Hollywood? If 50 Cent's claims are true, then there are a lot of nervous celebrities out there right now, wondering if they're next in line to be exposed. This isn't just about Diddy anymore, it's about a culture of secrecy and silence that has allowed these kinds of abuses to go unchecked for years. And if 50 Cent has his way, that silence is about to be shattered.
There's nobody in control of me. I do what I want to do. So, I'm deciding to your life up.
But here's the kicker: while 50 Cent is leading the charge, he's not the only one out there pulling back the curtain on Diddy's alleged dark side. D1, the New Orleans rapper known for his outspoken and principled stance, recently added fuel to the fire with his own revelations.
Gatekeepers in the music industry. Yeah, depending on what part of the industry you're trying to get access to, then.
Though he didn't name names directly, the implications were clear to anyone paying attention. D1 recounted how, at several points in his career, he was pressured to engage in acts that went against his moral compass, hinting at a powerful figure in the industry who was using these tactics as a form of control.
But in this perverted, sick, twisted industry, these gatekeepers do hold access to certain levels,
And let's be real, everyone knew who he was talking about. The whispers have been there for years, and D1's words only confirmed what many had already suspected: Diddy's influence in the industry might have come at a much darker cost than anyone was willing to admit. And then there's Cat Williams, who took things even further. Never one to shy away from controversy, Cat didn't just hint, he outright accused Diddy of some seriously lewd behavior.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
In a jaw-dropping interview, Cat claimed that Diddy had offered him a staggering $50 million in exchange for compromising his integrity in ways that are almost too shocking to repeat. Cat's words sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, but what's even more telling is how these accusations seem to align with the broader pattern of allegations that have been swirling around Diddy for years.
For everything I'm telling you, that's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need another one. You here, get you another one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Come on.
If you think about it, this isn't the first time Diddy's name has been linked to scandal. His reputation has been marred by various controversies, but nothing quite as damning as the current storm of accusations. The lawsuits piling up against him paint a picture that's hard to ignore. From Cassie's harrowing account of abuse to multiple other women coming forward with their own stories, Diddy's carefully crafted image as a music mogul and cultural icon is crumbling faster than anyone could have anticipated. And let's not forget, 50 Cent's upcoming documentary promises to leave no stone unturned. This isn't just going to be a rehash of old rumors, it's going to be an exhaustive investigation into Diddy's past, digging deep into the allegations that have plagued him for years. The docuseries is said to include testimonies from people who were once close to Diddy, insiders who know the real story behind the glamorous facade. If even half of what 50 Cent is alleging is true, this could be the most explosive expose the entertainment industry has ever seen.
Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
The timing couldn't be worse for Diddy. As these revelations come to light, his brand is already taking a hit. Major partners are distancing themselves, and the public's perception of him is shifting rapidly. The days when he could brush off controversy with a well-timed public appearance or a catchy new single are long gone. The world is watching, and the court of public opinion is ruthless. But what happens when the Netflix docuseries finally drops? Well, if history is any guide, it could mark the end of Diddy's reign in the entertainment industry. Remember how the R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein documentaries brought those once untouchable figures to their knees. 50 Cent's project could do the same for Diddy, turning the spotlight on the alleged crimes and misdemeanors that have been whispered about for so long but never fully confronted.
In a revolt. Go back to that 50 Cent post. And I'm gonna tell you why 50 is literally a diabolical genius.
And it's not just Diddy who should be worried. As more details emerge, the entire industry could face a reckoning. If Diddy falls, who's next? The rumors suggest that many of Hollywood's elite were regulars at these infamous parties, and if those tapes exist as 50 Cent claims, we might be looking at a scandal that could bring down a lot more than just one man. The fear rippling through the industry right now is palpable. It's not just about the end of Diddy's career, it's about the potential collapse of an entire network of power players who have managed to stay in the shadows for far too long. So, with everything coming to light, it begs the question, is this the beginning of the end for Diddy, or will he somehow manage to survive yet another scandal? And what about the other celebrities who might be caught up in this web of allegations? Are they next in line to face the music? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your tea hot.